Now, there's a lot of categories in which, you could fall into. You could fall into the, type of person that women want to date or women want to be with. So women want to be with this certain type of person here, and it's called this certain type of person that women want to be with is kind of like, the conscious type. So it's conscious about everything around him, everything, including himself. So the thoughts inside of him, the way he thinks, the way he feels, the way other people think and feel, the way society works, the way nature works, the way everything works. Kind of like a type of person like that would understand and will be conscious of, everything around him, including himself. Kind of like, maybe that's, the best way of saying it right now to me. And so they want someone in that, really high in that, and they also want somebody really high in this thing called agreeableness. Although they might find a disagreeable person, sexy at times, but what they really want is an agreeable person. So an agreeable person will be someone that's able to follow rules. It does not, usually it's not going to weird them out. It's not going to be like, like, that would kind of be like openness also. So if you're very, in terms of how open they want you to be, well, it depends on how open they are, so that's where it varies into personality traits, so they want you to be this type of person that's like, maybe, very hardworking, and you're at the top. So basically that's it. And so you fall into those categories, women are going to want you, but it's up to you to fall into that category yourself. So all these people are already fighting, even if you don't know, all these people are already competing, and they're trying to get into that category. You know why? Because it's just in their DNA that they know that they're supposed to do it, even if they don't. That's why it's in their personality, like naturally those are the people that were always doing things. So people that have power, it's not even like a human thing, because you look at chimps, and there's chimps, they have a lot of power. There's chimps that have a lot of power, and people follow, not people, like obviously people, like, not people, but like the members in their tribe, they follow them and they do, what they do, and that's the leader. So you can look at like gorillas, they have leaders, and they have like this pack where they grow together like this family. So it's the same thing in humans, but the thing is that not, people don't tend to follow the person that, how can I say it? It's very complicated when it gets to this point, because you can get into, you can say a lot of things about who people are going to follow, but I'm talking about who the leaders are. Those leaders in like those tribes and shit, people that are in charge, they generally are the type of people that won't fuck around. So they're obviously, their openness is very low. They're very traditional. So they're very traditional in their views, and their, the way they look at the law, the way they look at society. Very traditional, but they're also very open. So they're also very open to like a lot of things, like if people tell them that they're doing something wrong, they might be open to that, and that falls also into like this kind of like, you got to be agreeable sometimes, and you can't be a whole asshole, just give a fuck about nobody, because that will obviously land you like in a bad place you don't want to be. And like I said, girls know that, women know that, so that's why they want you to be agreeable. It raises up your chance of success, and they're less inconvenience for her. And because women, even if they don't want to have babies, even if they don't know that they want to have babies, even if they don't have babies, they're still, their nature is just telling them, go and find somebody to mate with, actually mate with, have like take care of some children or something, like their nature is basically telling them, go do that, go and do this. And so what tends to happen is that women follow their instincts. It's just natural, that they want men that are powerful and that are smart. Basically, to them, that's smart. Being conscious about everything going on around you, around yourself. It's just like, and if you're a very hardworking person, they obviously fuck with that. And so I'm just here to tell you, what? It goes into a wide variety of, you can actually, you can literally measure people's personality traits and kind of just have an idea of them, and kind of like, you go into other personality traits that are like not part of the top 5, but you go into those and then you measure those, and like you can't become a whole judge and of everything, especially not everything around you, because you don't, I would think that you understand like 40% of the stuff that around you. You understand about 40% of it. That's just a scientific fact. You understand around 40% of the things that are going on around you. That's because, and that's if you're smart. So if you're not so smart, you're not on the bright side, then you kind of like might have like, like a 30 or 27% understanding of like everything that's going on around you. So everything that's, especially if you can't read, so things around you are just passing by, flying by, because you can't read them. They're just everywhere, but you can't read it. You don't know what that is. It's just, to you, it's just, it's in existence. And so with this, I'm going to conclude this podcast. And so, follow me, Icy Carrot or Aiden Ferg, whatever you want to call me, or whatever it is, just follow me, and just know that you won't regret following me. And so go listen to Icy Carrot. That's my musical name. And everyone that fucks with me, thank you. And I'll see you later.